What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Chuck Finley here with Let's Plays Sonic Colors Part 12. This is the fifth of 6 Red Star Ring videos that I will make. We are in Aquarium Park in Act 1, and if you notice there, we had to get the, we had to use the cyan and yellow laser wisps, which you should have already unlocked by now. Now this one is actually pretty complicated, and it involves a lot of what I would call BS to get to. Okay, now here you want to take it really slow, and then right here, right before you get to the these speed pads or these boost pads, you want to use the double jump and then boost all the way to this rail up here, so that you can get to the first red star ring. Yeah, you have to make sure that you get onto that rail, and it's before the first set of boost pads. It's it's pretty easy it's actually pretty easy to miss, especially if you don't know where to go. And I still got it. My first time playing through here during part 5, I believe I used the cyan wisp to get it, if I'm not mistaken. Now, why this is so complicated is because you have to hang on to this wisp, to the cyan wisp, the entire level. Pretty much, it's a large portion of the level that you actually have to hang on to it. And while you're going through the water here, you want to wait until you get all the way here against the wall, and then use the stomp move here. Wait till you get all the way down to the bottom. Make sure that you get some air just in case. Now, something if you haven't played this game before, or you haven't watched anybody make a let's play of this game before, something that will happen is that once you collect a wisp power. Let me see if I can get to him. There we go. Oh no, crap. I was hoping if you use a wisp power, you can. Okay. Doesn't look like he's gonna come back. Well, crap. Since I already have the first one, I'll just get back to this point. I may go along that top path again, but if you have a wisp with you already, and then you collect another wisp, that wisp will fly out of Sonic and then will fly away. And then what you have to do is, it's actually here just before you get to the second set of boost pads. Just remember, use the double jump, and you can get it to it rather easily. But what you have to do while you're or you can collect wisps, and then the wisp, if you have a wisp with you, it will fly away, and you will not be able, you will not have it anymore. But you can catch it if you use the wisp power again, or if you trying to get some boost. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter, but you can either do one of two things. If you don't want the wisp that you caught and you want to use the other wisp, you can go after it and then re-catch it, and then it will have to be there, or you can activate the wisp power and then collect the wisp that you just lost. Either way. And this is what you have to do through this section. You have to go all the way to the left here, not take damage, but because I ran out of boost, that was the only reason why I took damage. But just get over here to this wall. Do everything that you just saw me do, except lose the cyan laser. You have to make sure that you hold the cyan laser the entire way. So to make this a little bit easier on yourself, you can try to go as low as possible. Ouch. While going through there, and this is where the second red star ring is. Then you want to travel to the left, or to the right here, then travel down once you get to this section, making sure that you collect any yellow laser, any drills that you see. Now you want to go through here, which will take you into this jellyfish holding area. Then you go through. I don't believe you actually go through that one. Crap. Let me see. I'm trying to find another yellow wisp around here somewhere. Yeah, I don't believe you're actually supposed to go through that tube that I went through. I actually went through it by accident. I didn't mean to get sucked up into it. I was trying to figure out where I needed to go. Okay, there we go. Still may not let me go back to where I need to go, but okay, here we go. This is actually the way you need to go once you collect the third one. And then all you have to do is just leave and get out of there, and then just go all the way up well, dodge that. But just get back up here to the surface. I just realized I didn't have the cyan laser wisp with me, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut, and then when I will be back to this section right here. You've seen how to get the third red star ring, so I apologize, but this will be easier for me, so I'll be back in a second. Alright, so here I am back in the jellyfish holding area. I went through the, last time I went through the middle tube there. You can see there are 3 tubes, one on the bottom, one on the middle, and one on the top up here. You're actually supposed to go along the top one, which will take you right to where the red star ring is. I just accidentally collected it off camera, but right where you saw that yellow wisp was through that tunnel. That is actually where you're supposed to go. Now, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to go back through the water and everything, but I guess actually you're supposed to continue going forward. My bad. You're supposed to continue going forward. You know, follow along the upper water section, and you're not supposed to waste all this boost because you're going to need it here in a minute. So you may want to, if you don't feel you have enough boost, you may want to try to kill some of those. Oh crap! Some of those. Crap, I missed the cyan laser section, but it doesn't matter because I don't even think I collected it. Okay, so for this is the 5th area. What you want to do is, all you have to do is just collect the yellow laser and then just come out through there. You may want to try to boost so that you can get yourself up to a high enough where you can actually reach it. Boosting just as you come out of the water. And maybe it won't come up on me just yet. There we go. Okay. Yeah. But I can't go backwards, of course. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish the level. And then just, get out of here. And then I will show you where the 4th red star ring is. I'll get back to the section where you have to be. And yeah. That's I missed it by accident. You were actually, instead of continuing up top like I did, you're supposed to actually go back through the water, go back to the area where you first started before you got to, in the same area where you got the 2nd red star ring, and then continue on like that. So, I do apologize for missing it. I will go back and I'll see you in a second. Alright, so this is the same area this is the right area where you need to be. What you want to do through this section is continue on through here, like you've seen me do. Making sure to not wait. Make sure that you have a lot of boost because you're going to need it through this section right here. Now on this ramp, you have to make sure that you get a good enough jump or a running start, and then you can use some boost to make sure that you get across. And now once you're up here, all you have to do is just continue along this path, making sure that you collect a lot of. Make sure that you hit those rainbow rings. If you don't hit those rainbow rings, you will not get along to this section, and you will miss the chance to get the red star ring. Now you can see these cyan laser diamonds, and you think, okay, well, this is where I need to go. I obviously need to use the cyan laser diamonds. Well, I'm not sure, but from what I can tell, you have to wait until you get to the end, or at least the bottom, and then throw this switch here on the right, which will make these rings pop up. I don't know if it's just for extra score, or if this actually makes the red star ring appear. I don't know myself. But there you go. That's it. That's all you have to do, and then it brings you to right here, the same area where I told you to continue running last time. And then all you have to do, again, just run through this section, bypassing these robots this time. Oh, I had forgotten I tripped that. I had forgotten I had tripped the checkpoint there. I was afraid I was going to have to redo that again. But yeah, there you go. I'm going to go ahead and finish the level here. And we'll get some extra color bonus. The only reason why I was able to get an A rank last time, because I'd wasted a whole bunch of time, but while I was wasting time, I was in the drill form, and I'd gotten a lot of points that way. So you know, it's not a guarantee S rank if you you know, kind of cheat the system and get a whole bunch of points while using the Wisp powers. But it is actually a very good way to try and do that. You know, try to help ensure that you can get the S rank. So you can see here in Act 2, we need the blue cube wisp. That should be fun. So here we are in Act 2. This one, as you just saw with the blue wisp, is actually not too difficult. As you can see, I already have one from the first time I played through here. And but a lot of it, the hard part is the last two, or I guess the last couple. You have to actually, you do want to, you have to go down and follow that one. That's how you get the first one. Now you want to be fast while you're going through here. You know, obviously being careful while you're also going fast, but you just have to get down there to that one. I had decided not to go for it in Part 5 because I was more focused on just doing the level and trying to get a good rank rather than trying to waste time with the red star rings, and I still didn't get a good rank. But you know, hey. All right. So what you want to do here, you want to be very careful to not destroy these rings, because you're going to need them. Oh crap! I hope I didn't destroy too many. Well, you want to forget about that right now. You want to continue on to the right here, and this is where the third one will be. I don't know why I didn't get this one. Maybe I had went the top route instead of this route, but I still didn't get the 5th red star ring. And you can see there's the 4th red star ring. Now you want to backtrack here, go back to the left, and then you want to follow along the blue cube path. But while you're on the blue cube path, you want to try to save as much time as possible, and I'll point that out as we go along here. Wow, I really wish I hadn't have used so many, or had grabbed so many rings. You can actually get through there if you know how to use a light hop, a small hop, and then it does take practice. But because you have the double jump, you can actually make it go, you know, jump. You actually don't have to jump a lot. Crap. Oh, I hope I can still get through here. Okay. Now, what you wanted to do there was you wanted to use the. Wow. Alright, well, since I'm right here, I'm just going to go ahead and, to save time, I'm going to go ahead and cut this. I didn't mean to fall, you know, that was an accident, obviously. I went too far to the right there to be safe. Trying to save a little bit of time because it's time sensitive, and I'll talk about that in a moment. So I apologize for the cut once again. I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back here where I need to be. Just imagine that I have done all this in one go instead of cutting. And now you can do this, you know, however you want to. It's actually easier if you do it in segments instead of trying to go for them all at once. A lot of them are actually a lot easier to do. You know, I can't think of any one this level. Pretty much, well, this level, Act 1, is definitely a lot easier. Now this is where the time-sensitive part is. You have to be really fast to get to that one. You know, I just barely didn't make it. I was able to jump right at the last second to be able to make it. But, you know, it definitely is a lot easier, especially some of Sweet Mountain's levels, especially the ones where you had to backtrack and make sure that you hold on to, like, Act 1 here. Like I was saying, it's a lot easier if you kind of cut them up and not get them all at once. I like to try to get them all at once just so that you know, that you can show off in them, and I like to get them in order as well because it makes people, it helps people out instead of, you know, cutting around. I hate cutting around like that, but you know, it just saves time overall. That in the long run, it just saves time. But anyway, so you know, here we are in Act 3. We need the orange wisp and the purple frenzy wisp. So remember, both planet wisp and Astro Coaster are available, so you would, if you have not been to those areas and you're playing through this game for the first time, make sure that you at least do Act 1 for both Planet Wisp, well, I think you actually have to do Act 4 of Planet Wisp and Act 1 of Astro Coaster to unlock both of those wisps, respectively. Alright, so here we are in Act 3. As you just saw, the purple and the orange wisp and the frenzy wisp are the wisps that we need. For here, through this fan section, you don't have to worry about going along any one particular fan. All you have to do is just make sure that you go along the fans, anyway. You just have to travel to the right here. Then you see this first set of rocket wisps. Travel along this first set. There's, I believe, 2 more to the right. Don't worry about those. All you need to do is just worry about this one. And then you have to free fall in this section. And then just wait until you get right to this one. That's the first one. I did collect that one actually during part 5 of my Let's Play through here. I got it the same way. There are actually multiple ways to get these red star rings if you haven't been able to tell or guess. These are just some of the most efficient ways that I'm showing off. There are obviously other ones, and I've actually found other more efficient ways to other ways to get them. I won't call them efficient, but alright, so here you want to grab this wisp, this rocket wisp. Follow along this this trail of rings that I just collected. They will take you up here, and you want to be very careful while through this section, trying to maneuver through the rings, and I got that one as well. Alright, so you can see, if you notice there was a red star ring up there. What you have to do is you do not want to go past the edge of the okay, let me see. I don't believe I thought I just grabbed that one, so I don't know what I'm missing. So you kind of get it through there. Nope. Okay, so that's what happens if you do, I'll go ahead and restart it. I guess I missed, obviously I missed the second one. And I'll show off how to do them all again. It's 2.5 minutes down the drain, but, hey. That's what happens if you take damage while you're free falling. You do want to be very careful about doing that. That is actually the first time I've done it, and I didn't expect to make it through there. I know I had to reset the level anyway, so I just wanted to show off what happens if you do take damage while you're free falling. But yeah, this one's definitely very complicated and a pain in the rear to try to get all of the red star rings in. You do want to be very careful about going too fast through these sections. Now, let me see. It's not too difficult. The second one, it's kind of like the first and third ones where you have to use the rocket wisp to get. Let me see. Maybe you have to fall down here. Yeah, you do actually. Wow, I'm surprised I actually forgot that. That was the one thing that I made sure that I wanted to remember. Yeah, you just have to follow. It doesn't matter which fans you go down to because they will all lead to here. You can start using the rocket right at the bottom because there are two rocket wisp capsules down there at the bottom. You want to make sure that you go all the way over here to the right, being very careful not to hit the spikes. And there you go. That's where the second one is. Just remember, through this section you want to fall down instead of continue on like I did. Now through this section, you want to be very careful. You just get on the very edge of that platform. You do not want to go past the checkpoint, because if you go past the checkpoint, you won't be able to get back to this section, to either of these sections. So you want to be very careful about doing that. And then all you have to do is just come up here, being careful because of the spikes, and then just get this one again, and then again for this section. You don't actually have to go back onto the rails. All you have to do is just fall down here, travel all the way to the left over here, and you will find another rocket wisp and then all you have to do is use the rocket wisp on that line of rings over here. You want to make sure that you don't collect any of these lines of rings, just to make sure that you kind of like a place mark for yourself, so you know where to go. And this one is actually a lot. This is the hardest of the red star ring of all the red star rings here in this level to get to, because there are so many. Because the path differs a lot, and there's so many spikes that can actually can trip you up. Now, what you want to do here is you obviously wanted to start the purple frenzy a little bit sooner than when I did it, but make sure that you collect every wisp, every wisp capsule that you see. And all you have to do is just make sure that you get in the middle there, and then you can continue to use it for a pretty decent color bonus. The bigger you get, the more rings will actually home towards you, which is always useful. And then all you have to do is slide through them. If you have a boost, if you have any boost, you can hit all those robots for a grand slam. I'm not sure if that actually gives you extra points or not. I haven't been able to tell. But there you go. Making sure that you take advantage of the purple frenzy section will definitely help getting the S rank for this level. And there you go. One of the definitely harder levels to get all of the red star rings for, and that was actually my easiest one that I had to do. But anyway, so here we are in Act 4 again, more cyan and drill wisps. That should be fun. Alright, so here we are in Act 4. As you just saw, the yellow and cyan laser wisps. Now what you want to do here immediately is you want to backtrack here from the start, and then just head all the way to the left until you get to right here. And this is red star ring number 1. Right here you want to immediately drop down, grab the yellow wisp, use it immediately until you get to this pipe, which will take you out there, and that will give you a cyan laser wisp that you want to hang on to for a little while. There's actually quite a large gap between the first and second red star rings in this level, and you're going to be hanging on to the cyan laser for quite a bit. The level here is, or the red star ring, the second red star ring here is actually notoriously known as a very difficult one in this game. For among all of them, all the levels in this game, it's a pain in the rear to do. You want to make sure that you jump up here. You do not want to collect this when you want to save it in case you mess this section up, because there's actually a very good chance that you will. If you're not used to it like I am, or like me, I'll probably mess it up. But it's all about angles. Aha, yeah, see, there you go. I messed it up. I just hope I can get back to where I need to go from here. Doesn't look like I can, but maybe. See if I can get enough speed. There we go. Okay. And this is why we keep this one there. I don't think it's gonna continuously respawn. I don't think it will. Crap. Okay, so you want to make sure that you make it in one go, or Alright, there we go. So, if you made the first one, then you have to continue forward. You have to be very precise when you're doing this. Crap. Wow. Okay, let's see if I can actually backtrack without taking any more damage. And maybe, just maybe, the game will... Nope. I didn't figure the game would take pity on me and... Yeah, crap, okay. Yeah, there ain't no way I can do it now. Okay, but I'll just restart again. It's about 240 out down the drain, but hey. Guess I won't complain too much. I'm gonna go ahead and backtrack here, and I'm gonna show everything off once again, just to because I have to get this red star ring anyway, and also just to try to show off the score. I would like to, because since if you didn't watch my Let's Play and you're just here for the red star ring videos, I do apologize. I'm messing up so much. But, I definitely am trying. I don't actually try to go for the collectibles too often in any game, especially Sonic games. so I'm not too familiar with the right patterns and everything that you need to use to get to the red star rings in this game. But you know, I definitely am trying. Uh, if you didn't watch my entire Let's Play, I said, you know, there's no way you can go after a good or a decent rank because it takes you, because you have to go through so much unnecessary crap to be able to get the S ranks, and typically in Sonic games, or at least the Sonic games that had ranks, you have to make sure that you get you know, you have it's basically based on time. You know, like in Sonic Adventure 2, the S ranks for Sonic and Shadow were all based on time. There is how fast you could get through the level. Yes, there was some trick score involved. You know, you could gain additional score by racking up kills or doing different tricks on different elements throughout the different levels, but it was still largely based on speed. Well, I just assumed that it was like this as well for this game, because in Sonic, both Sonic the Hedgehog 2006, well, I guess even in Sonic Colors, the Team Sonic was based around speed. You know, all their secondary challenges was based around speed. Their levels, the way you got the A ranks were, crap, went the wrong way. You know, everything was based around speed, as well as Sonic 06 and in Sonic Unleashed for the daytime portions. And so, you know, I just assumed that was like this in this game, but you can actually, it's not really cheating the system. You know, I jokingly say that it is, but crap, I did it again. But I jokingly say it's cheating the system by using the Wisp color powers to gain additional score. And but you can actually gain pretty decent ranks. Maybe not S ranks every single time, but you can. Of course. Wow, and I should have saved it for here. But you can actually gain a pretty decent score by the color powers, but also time bonus. You know, so that's why I try to show off from beginning to end. You know, from getting the first red star ring to the last red star ring, and the good score that you can gain from it. Now, I'm not going to waste a whole bunch of time trying to go after a decent rank. You know, I'm going to still show off the S ranks, because that's the primary focus of these videos. But you know, if I can throw in an S rank here and there, you know, I'll definitely take that. You know, I'll be happy. But this one's, as I said, you know, very difficult, just because you have to line it up you know, you have to be so precise when you're using the cyan laser, and I typically don't use the cyan laser. I'm not too familiar with what you have to do, you know, how fine you have to be with controls and everything. I don't play with the cyan laser at all, so you know, obviously, as I just said, I'm not familiar with it. I can get the first one here, but you know, past that, I'm not too good with anything else, wouldn't seem. Let me see. There's actually a way that you can. Done it again. There's actually a way that you can hold the cyan laser so that it doesn't fire off immediately. But I don't know how to do that. Or I would definitely be doing that, trying to line it up properly. You know, you only have a few seconds before it fires, and you just have to be so precise while through that section, and I can't make it again. Well, let me try something. I'm gonna go to the end of this line here and see if I can jump up top here and see if I can cheat the system and try to get this S rank, or not this S rank, but the Ah, crap. But you can kind of tell where it is. I'll still continue to try and do it. If this continues to get any longer, I'm going 8 minutes here with just failure. I'm going to go ahead and cut, and then I'll just continue to practice, but so that I can do it. I don't know exactly where I will end up coming back from, if I do cut it. And I don't know if I will cut. This will be my last run to see if I can. I'll try and see what I can do through this section, and see what I can do through here. Just sitting here trying to think about the right angle that you need for that second cyan laser section. Alright, let's see. The first one is, easy. You can kind of line that up with the rings. I guess you could line it up with the rings here. As long as nope. Well, I think I went too far down at the last second to get it. And I know I can't get it again, but I'm going to try and do one more thing and see if I can. Let me see if I could possibly. Nah, that didn't do nothing. Okay, so as I said, I'm going to cut here, and then I'll just at least be on the second platform. So see you in a second. Okay. Okay, you just saw how I did that. I haven't been talking, but I got that on camera. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I have been at this for a good hour trying to get this, and I'm not exaggerating. I had footage of it, but I kept deleting it just to keep space on my hard drive. Just so I don't use up unnecessary space on my hard drive. And you saw how far I could get. That's about as far as I could get. This is the third red star ring, by the way. But that's as far as I could get. I could get to the second one. All you have to do is just get right to the side of the right on the side of the platform. And then kind of line it up with the 10 rings. It's not. You saw it. It's kind of difficult to explain because you have to get right on the edge. You have to get right on the edge of the platform to be able to make sure that you make it. But that third section, I cannot get that. There's a way, as I said, to stop the ring from going, but stop the cyan wisp from moving, but in a situation like that, but I don't know how to do that. I've never been able to figure it out. I think I may have missed the fourth red star ring. I don't know. I know where the fifth one is, and so I can at least get that one. But I'm pretty sure I missed the location of the fifth one or the fourth one. But I will cut and go back and get that one. I'm just happy to have gotten the second one. That is just so difficult. I don't even know how to tell you how to get to it. It's just I got it by accident. To be totally honest, I just got it by accident. I had been trying to do that for a little while, trying to see if I could get it from the water or from the lower section. And I still don't even know exactly the right path to take to be able to do that. But you know, thankfully I did get it finally. And I don't know why I'm under here. I'm looking for a cyan laser because there's a cyan laser around here somewhere that you need to use. Maybe I have... Aha, here we go. Well, this is one of many, actually, along this path. This isn't the cyan laser that I'm looking for, but I think that may be along the 4th red star ring path. But anyway, yeah, I'm just overjoyed. Like, you do not understand how happy I am to have gotten that one in just by luck, you know. You do wanna hang on to the cyan laser wisp until you get to this section over here, and you can see those blocks here. What you have to do is you just have to point the cyan laser down, and there you go. That's the 5th one. And now I can finally get out of this level. And it's a shame too. Well, I guess I can't get out of this level just yet, but it's a shame too. I really do enjoy the Aquarium Park level by itself. It's my favorite zone in the entire game. And for them to make it the hardest level to get red star rings in, you know, that's just a shame. You know, why ruin such a good level with something like the red star rings? I'm not a big collectible fan. I don't usually in games, and I talked about this earlier in the video, but I'm not a big collectible fan. I don't go after collectibles at all. You know, it's very rare for me to go after them like this, but there's a pretty good reward for getting all the red star rings in this game that I want to show off. So that's what keeps me going after the red star rings. But you know, it is a shame to ruin such a good level or as a good zone by ridiculously difficult red star rings. You know, there's no reason for it. No reason for it at all. But anyway, so yeah, I do apologize for missing it. You know, I totally forgot where it was. I happened to redo this level so many times. But again, I do apologize. I'll see you in a second. Alright, so here I am in this water section, just after the 3rd red star ring. And what you have to do is you have to travel from left to the right, and then once you get to that the yellow wisp there, all you have to do is just immediately go down, follow the pipes out, and then there you go. That's all you have to do. I won't bore you with the same exact path over again. There we go. I won't show off any more of this level just to bore you, but I will see you in Act 5, so see you in a second. Alright, so here we are in Act 5. There are no wisps to talk about because this is a tri-spring level. As you may have noticed before I started Act 4, or you know, earlier on in the video, I have almost, well, I guess you can notice here, I have almost every single red star ring. Here, all I have missing is the 4th one, and the only reason why I'm missing the 4th one is because, again, you know, I wasn't trying to go for the red star rings because I knew I was going to make videos, you know, focused on them instead of, this is the 2nd one, by the way. The first one that I got was the first one. This is the 2nd one. Oh, crap. It sucks missing that checkpoint, but I wanted to focus the... crap. Well, you can kind of tell how to get that one. So there's the 4th one. All you have to do is, for the 3rd one, jump up on those platforms, stay right beside it as those explosive boxes explode, and then just jump. Then all I have to do after that is just you know, jump to the right as the springs, or as the tri-spring is moving to the right. It's not too difficult, and stinks that I did miss it, but you know, that should give you a pretty good you know, I hopefully explained it to you well enough that it shouldn't be too difficult to get. Just remember, stay right beside the boxes. You can also wait for the platforms to fall, and then go up and try to get it, you know, it's totally up to you, whichever you decide to do. But you see, if I would have gone after that red star ring, I might have been able to get the S rank, because you gain 3,000 points per red star ring, and you know that would have jumped me up a little bit over. But I may have lost time with the time rush. You never know. So you see here the yellow drisp and the yellow drill and the green hover. That's a pretty odd combination, but you know, hey. Okay, here we are in Act 6. As you just saw, the yellow drill and the green hover are the wisps that we need to use. Now, as you can see, I do already have two. The first one is actually a little weird because there's actually two ways to get it. This long, drawn-out way, which seems a lot longer than it is actually should be, and it's not actually worth going after through this way. But this is the easy way, I guess. I guess this is the way that will ensure that you get it. You know, no matter what, you will get the red star ring if you follow this path every time. But now, if you follow the other path I'm about to tell you about, it's a lot harder, but it can be done, and I'll talk about that path once I get to the red star ring. Let's see, where did it go? Let me see. I think I might have passed it. Yeah. Alright, so it's back here. Let me see, where did it go? Okay, so you can see right there, there's some fans blowing. Now, what you're supposed to do with the yellow drill is you're supposed to get around here to this section. Now, you can also go along the bottom path and then just time it right, and so that when you come up from the bottom path, you can get to the red star ring, but while the fan is shut off. And it's not that difficult to do, quite honestly. It's a lot faster, but it's not a guarantee that you will, you know, that you'll get the red star ring every time. It's actually a very high chance that you will miss it. And if you do miss it the first time, you know, you won't be able to not get to it, but it'll just you know, it could throw you in some fish and you could die. So that long drawn out way will also gain you some extra points too. So if you're trying to go after the S rank while you're going after the red star rings, you know, that's a good way to do it as well. So you can see here a green hover. You do not want to go along this path, actually. Well, I messed up. Crap. I don't think I'm going to get enough height to make it. No. Alright, so what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to use the green hover. You know, try to save as much time as possible. Get to the boost. Get up as high as you can, possibly. And as soon as the green wisp goes away, that's when you use the boost to get over here. Now, you have to be careful because there are egg ponds and some buzz bombers that will be dropping in on top of you. So you do want to be very careful about that, and you want to be pretty fast while you're going through there. Now, I didn't actually go along this way the first time I got to it. I got it in part 5, and I don't exactly remember. I don't quite remember how exactly I got to it. Let me see. Once I get to the red star ring, I'll take a look at it. Oh no, I guess I didn't actually get it. So that's actually classified as red star ring 3. Huh. Okay. Okay. Anyway, so while you're in this free fall section, you want to push against the top of the level back right there along the wall, so that you can come back here. You want to be careful because there's a few gaps. Well, I guess there isn't. Alright, you just want to make sure that you can get back here. Now, if you go along the lower path and you don't take that high path with the green hover wisp, what you would end up doing is you would go on that trick ramp, and you would get the third one, or what is actually classified as the third one. For this room, you want to take out the crab meats just so they don't make you lose your rings, but I guess the egg ponds will do that as well. But that top path, I always thought it was actually, well, no, I didn't think it was referred to as the second one. someone had told me that was actually the first or the second. Or I guess it was classified as the second red star ring, but it actually isn't. It's the third one. And I guess I don't think I've missed any. I'll have to take a look at the footage. All right, so for this one, okay, that's a little bit early. Let's see if this is the section. There's actually a yellow drill that you can find through here, but I don't remember where it is right off the top of my head, and I usually don't go for it ever. While I'm going through here, it's actually I can actually get through this a lot faster without it. All you have to do is just continuously tap the jump button to swim, and that's how you get it. It's the fifth one right there. I'm not sure if I missed a red star ring. If I did, you will you'll see the rest of it. You'll see it at the end of this video. But I'm just gonna go ahead and end the video properly anyway. So that's it. That's all 30 red star rings collected for Aquarium Park. Again, definitely a shame that that Sega made this so difficult to go after, like an Act 4. I don't much care for Act 4, personally, but just this whole zone had very difficult red star rings to get. A lot of them that you had to remember precise little details to get to them, and there's no reason for any of that. You could have just made it a lot simpler and a lot easier instead of ruining such a good zone like this with such difficult red star rings. But I'll quit complaining. Anyway, so I thank you for watching. We will be doing Asteroid Coaster next in part 13. But until then, thank you for watching. The challenge of the video is how many red star rings did I collect while underwater? Thank you for watching. If I didn't miss any red star rings, I'll just I won't add anything to the end of this one. If I did, I'll add to it what I missed. So until then, later everyone.